Hello everyone. Today we will study about the chapter biological classification. Without wasting time, we will smartly get to the point. First point is early classification. Here, ancient people classified organisms intensely based on their utility. For example, food, shelter, clothing. Remember these three: food, shelter, clothing in early classification. Second point, Aristotle, who was the first to attempt a scientific basis for classification. I request you remember Aristotle. I'm highlighting it and let's see what he did. First, he classified plants into tree, shrub, and herbs. Remember about tree, shrubs, and herbs. Second, animal classified into red blood cells and without red blood cells. Remember this. These points are too important. What Aristotle did, classify plant into um, shrub, tree, and herbs. Secondly, classify animal into with red blood cell and without red blood cells. Second most important point, two kingdom classification proposed by Carl Linnaeus. Remember the name Carl Linnaeus. Secondly, he gave two kingdom, Plantae and Animalia. Plantae and Animalia proposed by Carl Linnaeus. Third point, there is a limitation in two kingdom system. Carl Linnaeus cannot distinguish between prokaryotic and eukaryotic, unicellular and multicellular organism in animal, whilst in plants he didn't distinguish between photosynthesis and non-photosynthesis organism. Also, many organisms did not fit into Plantae and Animalia. For example, fungi, euglena, and this is the most important thing. So for better classification, scientists include more characteristics, that is cell structure, nature of cell wall, mode of nutrition, habitat, reproduction, evolutionary relationship. You can use this mnemonics. Can new mom handle rough exams? Just remember the mnemonics and remember the answer. It's important. Now, the most important point 5. R.S. Whittaker 1969 proposed the 5 kingdom classification. Name and date, most important. Monera, Protista, Fungi, Animalia, Plantae, Animalia. Mnemonics. My pet fish plays accordion. Remember it. Most important thing. R.S. Whittaker 1969 Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Again, R.S. Whittaker used some criteria for the classification. They are cell structure, thallus, organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction, phylogenetic relationship. Remember this, those criteria for the classification. Once again, cell structure, thalamus, organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction, phylogenetic relationship. Now we will discuss about some problem with earlier classification. All organism with cell wall is grouped as plants, but there are different organisms like prokaryotic, eukaryotic, unicellular, multicellular, autotrophs, heterotrophs. Early system ignore important difference like cell wall composition, nutritional mode, which is important for the classification. But there is a changes in Whittaker's classification. In 5 kingdom classification, fungi is totally separated into new kingdom. Prokaryotics defined as Monera kingdom, and unicellular eukaryotes defined as kingdom Protista. Last but not the least, this is the most important table in this chapter. Remember the cell type, cell wall, nuclear membrane, body organization, mode of nutrition of all these kingdom, 5 kingdom. After memorizing this table, just answer these questions. Just pause it and answer it in your mind and make it too good in your progress. And thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.